Hi. I, like many of you, have always believed that our well being was connected to our circumstances, to what was happening in our lives. We'd be upbeat and doing and feeling good if things were going well. We'd feel miserable and in terrible pain if we were having really hard and challenging circumstances and difficulties. But I was shed some light when I read this book by Dr. Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. Hi, I'm Harriet Cabelli. I'm a social worker and I run the website rebuildlifenow.com. So I am going to take a minute or two to just discuss what I consider to be a life-changing book. I first read this book when I was in college. It was mandated by one of my classes, and I thought, oh, this is a heavy-duty book, and it is. It's divided into two sections. The first is Dr. Viktor Frankl's experiences in the concentration camps, as he had been to numerous ones, and the second is his theory of logotherapy, which is the therapy of meaning and purpose that came out of his gruesome experiences in the camps. I subsequently reread the book numerous times throughout my life, underlining constantly and always coming out with new perspectives and new things that just touched me very deeply. So, I highly recommend this book. Yes, it's a hard read, but there's a lot of wisdom and life lessons in it. And I would like to read one quote that he's very famous for. He's very famous for many quotes, but here's one of them. Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's way. Meaning, despite our circumstances, it is in our purview of choice in how we respond to what happens to us. Because otherwise, it is so easy to fall into that victim mentality of woe is me and I can't help it and look what's befallen me. And while that is true, these things are out of our control. What is in our control is how we respond to what happens to us. So I invite you to read this book. Give yourself time through it. There's so much that you can personally connect with in terms of our own pain and hardships. Dr. Viktor Frankl was a psychiatrist from Vienna, and he lived through 4 concentration camps, and he wrote this book within 8 days after he was finally liberated. He lost his whole immediate family. And then when he was freed, he continued his work and lived till about age 92. Take care. Enjoy. I'd love to hear your comments below my blog post.